It's working. Oh, hallelujah. Gosh, golly, guys. Fighting technology again today. I mean, wow. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to DanPrattles, the stream that contains this adult language and childish behavior. My name is Dan, and I'm rushing through this intro because, lots to talk about today. Lots to talk about today. Let's settle in, guys. Hey, how's it going? Enjoying your Thursday? Day away from Friday. Whew, almost weekend. Hang tight. It's almost upon us. All right. I think it's all working. I think everything is as it should be. Hopefully, it doesn't gawk out on me. But be that as it may. Be that as it may. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So, you're probably asking yourselves, what can you expect from the stream? Firstly, a bit of gaming, a bit of Conan Exiles, working on our base, putting things together, broadening our organization here at Sweaty Boat Incorporated. There's our man itself, the CEO, Sweaty Boat Man. As stated before, looking sharp in that hyena armor, but you know what? Might be getting some new threads, so hold that thought. As for today being Thursday, is sort of my general sort of chat about entertainment and what's going on in the world of things that amuse me. It can be movies, series, role-playing games, gaming itself, a whole host of options here. And boy oh boy, Dan went to the movies and he watched something. Gonna talk about that a little later. Ordinarily, it's round about the 10-15 minute mark into the stream that we get into the conversation piece, that we get into the discussion about whatever's on my mind, whatever I've kind of picked up on, whatever I've, got rattling around in this noggin of mine. Saw the new Captain America movie. Got some thoughts. Because I'm the kind of guy that goes into things saying, oh, I'm not going to listen to what people are saying about this show. I'm not going to, give into hype or kowtow to hate. No, I'm going to go in unblinkered, let it wash over me, and let my undulating opinion flow out of my mouth hole. Spoilers. It's a load of garbage. But we'll get into the reasoning. We'll get into the where's, whys, and hows of what made it such a stinker. I'm going to ease into it, though. Hey, nearly got the weekend upon us. Bugger off, Shellback. Nearly got the weekend upon us. So we're going to take it nice and easy, guys. Real smooth. Hey, if it's your first time here, gosh, big old welcome to you. Hop aboard. I have no idea where this is going or what we're doing here, but that's life, isn't it? No answers to anything, but lots of preponderances. And if you're prepared to preponderance with me, you are most welcome. Let's start things off with skinning some shellbacks. Getting some hide. Pop that in the tannery. Turn that into some leather. I just can't get enough leather in my life. Alright. Hey, did you watch Captain America? Captain America 4? Scared Old World? That's what I'm calling it. I'm not calling it Brave New World. Trying to align it with the works of the great Aldous Huxley. As if it elevates it somehow. Giving it a literature twist, making it seem highfalutin when it's more low whistling than highfalutin. That made more sense in my head. Bear with me. We'll get into the movie. But I gotta check the base first, guys. It's all about maintaining the base. The base. The buttery biscuit base. Hard base. Slap her on the face, said buttery biscuit base. Alright, checking in on my people. Tiny dancer, still not dancing. Well, she's cross at me. Don't know why, she's just not speaking. I ask how she's doing and she's like, fine. Fine, keep it to yourself. McGee on the other hand, good woman that. Hey, man's the tannery here, and boy oh boy does she crank out the leather. Good woman, McGee. And of course, our very first hire here at Sweaty Boat Incorporated, Scully. Hey, how you doing there, Scully? Reticence. It's a good flaw. Anyway, let's go on. Quick prayer to Mitra. Praise Mitra. Nosh on some ambrosia. Takes care of you physically and spiritually. Oh, and you might have noticed. Obsidian over here. Got myself a form of transportation to gallop and gallivant around the exiled lands. Looking forward to that. Alright. And of course the best girl, Baina, over here. Always makes my eye twitch seeing that Wheel of Persuasion empty. It's like, I should be taking more people on board, really. Should be out there recruiting more. So that's what I might do. But you know what? I'm going to quickly dive into the settings here. Let's get a bit of music going. Let's get a little bit of ambiance. Because I do enjoy the music in this game. Set it about 20. It's got to all be 20. OCD dictates. Sorry, just the way it is. Just the way it is. Checky stream. Let's have a look. I'm just going to quickly on my second monitor over there, which you can't see. You can't see my second monitor. Make sure that YouTube is still YouTubing in the background. Ah, yes. Yes. Doing its thing. Just going to have to trust in the internet gods that it's going to hold. My crappy internet. I think what I'm going to do, leading up to today's conversation about movies and whatnot, I'll wait until the sun comes back up, and once it has risen in its full glory, go scouting for recruits. You never know when you're going to hit one of those name thralls. Gosh, get one of those working for you, and you've got top tat coming out of your production facilities. It's all about hiring. That's what it comes down to in an organization. People you take on board. Get the right people in, gosh, you're A for away. However, you rely on the wrong people, you end up with movies like Captain America 4. Oh, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Hey? Around about the 15-minute mark, we'll have a big old sort of discussion. Or maybe a short discussion. There's actually not much to talk about. There's not much of a movie, it turns out. If you're paying attention, you might notice that I don't really care for the movie. Well, I'm not going to say you're wrong. Stick around. Oh, I do, however, love that coffee. Getting me in the nunky bits. Yeah. All right. You know what? Damn the sun. Damn daylight. I prowl by night. I do. Let's go see if there's anybody at that camp over there that's worth a good clobbering. Bringing back to the Wheel of Persuasion. Or Wheel of Pain. Persuasion. Look. I'm tired of the emails from HR. Sticking to the name. Branding is important. I do like to brand a prisoner. Alright. Getting the old cudgel out. I'm sure at this point I could get a better cudgel. I'm sure there's an option to make an iron cudgel, but you know what? I'm not really picky when it comes to blotting people over the head. Well, hopefully it holds up. Hopefully I find someone that's worth a good cudgeling. Do I have any bindings? I do, and those are all topped up. Happy days. Alright, so let's lock it on that chap. Porian Armor 1. Not going to work for me, I'm afraid. We've moved up in the world. We are taking internships. Boosh! It's flat. Did his head come off on that one? I thought I dialed the violence down. Apparently not. Oh well. I'm under no illusions here. This is not a PG stream. You're here for the good stuff. They practically melded into each other. Like, formed into a new thing. That's a hell of a way to go. Gosh. Look at that. It's like they fused, like a weird Voltron. still. Slim pickings on these guys. I think we're rapidly approaching the point where I need to move on. How are we doing for levels? We're doing for levels. 23. Ah, still a while away from level 30. I have earmarked level 30 as the opportune time to relocate my base. Look for greener pastures. That's right. New branch opening up for Sweaty Boating. That's right. Diversifying my portfolio. See how that goes. You guys enjoying your Thursday? Having a good one? Hey, if it's been tough, hang in there. Things always get better. Think about a situation, you can always change it. Things are going poorly. We all have the capacity to dig in and change things for the better. So hold on. It's tough out there, guys. Hopefully, watching me being silly on the stream will ease some of that concern you have in life. If I can get that right, it's all worth it. Okay? Buck up. It'll be alright. Oh, we've got a cook. We've got a cook. Okay? Don't really know. Can you smell what the Nordenheimer is cooking? Oh, I feel bad. You didn't even fight back. It's a cruel world. Anyway, moving on. Let's have a little knock around over there. I think I saw a camp further yonder. Gonna try my luck with that. Sadly, got onto the stream a little late today. Apologies. I was fighting technology yet again. I keep saying I'm going to kick OBS into touch. Try that StreamYards out. But, fucking lazy. So, I might have to wait a scooch. Hello, Crocky. Want a piece of this? No? Alright, moving on. A little bit of deer. Look at this little buck over there. No, I won't take you, don't worry. I'll leave you be. Yes. Head over this ridge over here. Now, I know we've got a named warrior that we encounter regularly over here. Let's go and, let's go batter them. How is my armor looking? No, still in good nick. Oh, but, desperately thirsty. Look at that. That water bar was down. Much like a VA, much like someone who does voiceover, Conan Exiles, hydration. So key to getting done what needs to be done. So, lots of water. Speaking of hydration, sippy coffee. A little ASMR. You ready? Ready? Delicious. And nutritious. Well, not really. I mean, it's coffee. As nutritious as it gets. Where's this dude? I thought there was somebody here to murder. I demand a murdering. Oh, I hear the angry music. Oh, there we go. Hello, Enika of Samaria. You see? Should have had better armor. Armor. That's an Adventure Time reference, for those of you wondering. Great show. Alright. Let's run across here. I think there might be something over yonder. Shall we have a peek? Shall we have a looky-loo? Oh, go on. Now, hang on. While we are here, I was looking for some of this near Yellow Lotus. Don't mind if I do. Spot on. Nice. Alright. Popping across over here. And bop. Gained a level. Thank you, Mr. Crocodile. Add to my attributes. Oh. Level 9 strength. Level 10, we've got some options coming up in the strength department. As I said before, increments of 5 in an attribute. You get to pick a pip. And this one gives us a choice. But we will discuss that once we get there. Don't you worry. Oh, swimming across this little length of here. What's that? Is that a settlement? Wow. Let's pay them a visit, shall we? Hopefully they're friendly. But if they're not, too bad. Ooh, running over 15 minutes here. Come on. You've waited this long. We could tease this out a bit more. Let's see if these guys have anything good. That's a new spot. We're exploring. Dare to strike out and find new ground. Alright. First things first. Playing it safe. Let's see if we've got a bedroll. There we go. We've got a bedroll here. Activating a new spawn point. Let's put the hammer out of our hands. Building not allowed here. Not allowed? What? Oh, there we go. Ah, probably too close to the locals. Just now you build fortifications and you just stand on a wall and lop them with arrows. Ah, damn you, game. You're on to me. Oh well. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Hello, what's your name? Stygian Vita? Ooh, touch tougher. Look at that. That health bar is not going down as quickly. Be that as it may. You'll die all the same. Eh? Oh. Call me a bastard? Oh. You're the one who couldn't make up your mind about dying. Yes. I don't think I'm quite ready for this level of baddie yet. Gosh. Taking on 1. Easy peasy. Scavenger's Birth. Taking on 2. That becomes a bit tricky. I think I'll return here once I've got a little bit better kit. Yeah. And besides, we've got a chat to have, don't we? We need to talk about Captain America 4. Scared Old World. It's actually funny, them referring to Brave New World, Aldous Huxley's work. Because one of the significant themes of Brave New World is the danger and the fear associated with government acquiring technology that is just too invasive in people's lives. And I think what they tried to do was to invoke that, but instead completely ended up throwing it out the window. In fact, in some senses, going in the opposite direction. This movie is a mess. An absolute mess. For those that were paying attention to the production history of this movie... Oh, he pissed off. All right. For those that paid attention to the production history of this movie, went through numerous reshoots. And that usually means the initial test shows for it didn't go well. And the problem with reshoots, and the problem with revisiting a movie like that, is that when you start taking it apart and stitching it together, it becomes very, very difficult to hide the seams of those stitches together. And this is highlighted in this movie. You can see that this is a movie that had various ideas thrown against the wall, hoping things would stick, and then cobbled together. The premise of the movie, okay, spoilers, light spoilers, is that, well, the MCU discovered that they were not talking enough about the great big celestial that appeared in the ocean at the end of that other horrible, horrible movie. Can't even remember the name of it. The Immortals? What was it called? Help me out in the chat. That was an awful movie. I'd actually blotted it out of my mind. The Eternals. That's the one. God, what a load of rubbish that was. And unfortunately, being a bad movie, The Eternals, and having a world-changing event happen, it means you can't get away from that movie. The MCU tried, but they realized that having this giant creature come out of the earth and then die in the ocean was something they kind of had to address. And they did it in this movie. And they did so by the setup being that it has been discovered on this big celestial that has come out of the earth and is now inert, now it's dead, that there is a substance inside it which is going to be life-changing on the planet Earth. A substance, a metal that is stronger than vibranium itself. A thing called adamantium. Hold on, everybody. Adamantium? Isn't that what Wolverine's skeleton is made out of? Indeed it is. Strange, since canonically, adamantium is a man-made thing and not an alien thing. So I don't know what it was doing in this celestial, but, you know. Trying to make a square peg fit in a round hole? Sure. We're off to a bad start, people. And the idea being is that America wants to lock down this substance in the celestial, so they have to engage in a whole lot of diplomacy and, you know, foreign policy shenanigans to make sure that they can get it while still assigning slices of the pie to other interested parties. The most significant interested party being Japan, which ultimately they have a big confrontation with. Interesting choice in terms of Asian power that they want to be adversarial towards. But okay, sure. I suppose they're the ones that'll put up the least fuss. And the Japanese market for movies is a lot smaller than, say, other Asian markets. I get it. Fine. But the problem with this movie is that it's trying so hard to be so many different, disparate things. And that's echoed by the main character, Sam Wilson, as Captain America, because he's still got Falcon's wings, he's got Cap's shield, he's got Star-Lord's helmet. I'm not going to say it's Ant-Man's helmet, it's Star-Lord's helmet. There's that sort of thing happening there, because Ant-Man stole it from Star-Lord, so he's actually using something stolen. He's using a stolen thing that was stolen from another character, or was stolen from another character. And they say the MCU is not creatively bankrupt. Well, there we go. So, the current Captain America. And it's sad because I like Anthony Mackie. I think he's a good actor. And I think he cares about the things he does. The work that he does. But he is this hodgepodge hero. That ultimately, he's got the wings of Falcon, shield of Cap, helmet of Star-Lord, tech of Iron Man. But underneath it all, he's just a regular, painfully normal guy. There's nothing special about him beyond the doodads he has. And without the depth of character that, say, someone like Tony Stark has, that's not enough. Not enough to make him a compelling character. So we've got this badly fitting Captain America in this stitched-together movie that very, very clearly you can tell they couldn't decide what the movie wanted to be. Much like the composite parts of our new Captain America, they thought, let's make it a heist movie where he's got to get the adamantium. And they thought, no. Let's also make it a espionage, governmental, spy story. Oh, no. But it needs to be exciting and bombastic. So we need to throw in a Hulk into the mix for him to fight, because there needs to be a big dust-up, right? And but there needs to be a bad guy that's behind the scenes, someone super smart that's pulling all the strings. We need a compelling, smart bad guy. And so they kind of mashed it all together, stuck it into this weird amorphous blob of a movie and tried to make it work, and it doesn't. There's a very, very, very famous YouTube clip that is in circulation, and it's Matt Stone and Trey Parker, the creators of South Park. And they're giving a presentation on storytelling. And if these chuckleheads can get to, the essence of what makes a good story, I can't see how the MCU can get it so wrong. And they postulated that your story needs to follow a coherent and cogent series of events that isn't stuck together with the words "and then." And this movie has that. It feels like each scene is a scene happens, and then this happens. And a scene happens, and then this happens. And then a scene happens, and then the movie ends. And it feels like there's no thread or character movement in between that, or anything compelling that is happening story or plot-wise that makes you want to stick around. It all just feels like separate, ill-fitting parts lashed together in the hope that somehow a movie can come out of it. Oh gosh. This is... And I can understand the MCU wanting to... I can understand them wanting to create a movie that addresses some loose ends, that ties things up, that can, resolve things. But it is so ham-fisted how they do it. And it's not just that... I think that Sam Wilson as Captain America is the least of the offenses this movie has. You could make a Captain Falcon movie work. You could make Sam Wilson a good Captain America. I believe that story is out there. It sure as hell ain't it. But Mackie does a good job trying. And Harrison Ford as the president, geez, I thought he was going to do another Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dysentery where he just sleepwalks his way through. No, he at least tries. He's at least there like, he's shutting up the scenery. He's at least giving an effort there. But it's the other characters around that are just so nonsensical. The new Falcon, nice guy, but there's not a lot there. They try to introduce a new Black Widow type character, and just not a compelling character at all either. Bucky makes an appearance. The guy that everyone said should have been Captain America? But other people were like, oh, no. Shadowy assassin with blood on his hands and a terrible past. Someone who's a little bit mentally unstable, perhaps, should be the Captain America. He shows up, but he can't help because he's busy running for Congress. So sketchy past. No good if you want to be Captain America, but you want to be an important part of government? Hell. Shadowy assassin that has killed numerous people on various black ops. You're a shoo-in for government. Come on board. Actually, now I'm starting to see the Aldous Huxley comparison to Brave New World. It's coming together now. So stupid. The biggest offense being is the bad guy. I like the leader. I think he's a great counter to the Hulk. The idea of brains versus brawn has always been a very interesting setup, interesting dichotomy, that one of the Hulk's greatest enemies is someone who is super smart. This character was not smart at all. Does all the... if there is a checklist of bad guy faux pas, bad guy sins to enact, this guy does it. Monologuing. Telling the good guys his whole plan. Showing up in person to confront the good guys and go, ha ha ha, laugh in their faces. I kid you not. There is a scene where the bad guy, when things doesn't go his way, literally does the Vader Revenge of the Sith, no, grr, I'm angry, grr, no. He does his big old tantrum. Awful character. And completely uncompelling as an enemy, as a villain. And as I've said in previous streams, villains are so important to hero stories. If your villain is weak, the story's weak. And this guy was no bueno. So Captain America, Brave New World, Captain America 4. It's just this meandering, nonsensical mess that's trying to be so many movies, pulling off nothing. And it's just such a great analogy for the current Captain America character, who's got all these other aspects to him that are stolen from other heroes, but not his own dude. And it's just, it's bizarre. I mean, like, and other things. And look, remember how everyone was saying, hey, Red Hulk's in here, there's going to be a throwdown with Captain America, a non-super soldier Captain America, and Red Hulk. That's going to be worth watching, guys. Less than 5 minutes of screen time of that. Sorry to say. Bugger that. That's how they touted that whole thing in the trailer. Happens at the ass end of the movie. Sort of just slotted in there. I was like, oh, this will get bums and seats. We kept our word, there was the fight. And it was just this CGI schlocky nonsense that made no sense. 10 points to the person in the back who can tell me how Captain America beats the Hulk. He appeals to his humanity, of course. You need to do better, Mr. President. Yeah. And he was like, oh no, I need to do better. Turns back into Indiana Jones. Turns back into Han Solo. Speaking of Han Solo, you think we wouldn't notice? How's this for a weird member berry? Cap needs to storm a enemy base called Echo Base. For those of you who know their Star Wars, Echo Base was the name of the rebel base. And the Empire Strikes Back. Uh-huh. And I don't know if that was some sort of weird, sort of like Easter eggy type of thing, because we've got Han Solo in the movie, or if it was just pure fluke. But it looks like the government's attacking the rebels now. They're on the wrong side of history, you see. Okay, sure. Brave New World, isn't it? The title applies in all the wrong ways, or in all the ways they didn't want it to apply. Government with overreach. Are we the bad guys? I think you are. Anything else that I can remember? Anything else that comes to mind? The whole adamantium thing was ridiculous, yes. I'm not going to score this. I'm not going to give it a rating. I'll just finish off with this. Remember how everyone was lambasting Scorsese for saying Marvel movies are just, what was his term? Amusement park rides, I think it was. Strong evidence for his case right here with Captain America 4. This, more than anything, in terms of the MCU, this is bread and circuses. But the bread is moldy, and the circus is a lame old man balancing on a ball that's slowly deflating. Don't watch this movie, guys. You can skip this one. I know a lot of us are looking forward to Daredevil. That looks promising. But I think this one was cursed from the start. And it's sad, because I wanted it. It needed to do better. I wanted it to be good. Because I like Anthony Mackie. I think he's a decent actor. He's not fucking up Altered Carbon. Shame, really. Let's see where it takes us. Hey, for all we know, MCU will get that wake-up call, realize they've shat the bed, and work quickly to change the sheets. I have my doubts. Let me know if you've seen it. Let me know if you have any intentions of seeing it. Let me know your thoughts about, well, what I've all said about this rambling, mumbling, jumbling nonsense about the MCU. God damn, I really wanted it to be better. I set myself up for disappointment. You know that. I want to give things the benefit of the doubt. And while I'm just watching it, I'm going, oh, this is so stupid. This is such a stupid movie. Such a stupid bad guy as well. They wasted the leader. They resurrected an Easter egg in an old Hulk movie from over 10 years ago just to, I don't know, flush it away. And also, the leader looked fucking awful as well. I mean, god damn it. Looked like something Guggenheim had thrown up. Anyway. I'm going to try very hard not to let these entertainment segments devolve into, you know, whinges, negativity, moans. I'm going to try and, you know, find some uplifting, good stuff, recommendos that I can say, hey, watch this, it's good, as opposed to, this thing I watched was bad. Wah. Kind of tough these days, though. Kind of tough. And speaking of tough, who else is tough? Those pirates at that camp over there. I need to up my gear game. Oh, yes. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our knowledges. Let's see if there's anything in there. I've got to still take my horse for a ride. Alright. Let's head over. Can we upgrade our religion yet? Oh, there we go. Statue of refreshment. Da, 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 da. You can get a better shrine. Ah. I've always professed to be a man of God. Or man of gods, depending on the pantheon. Alright, what goes into this? Holy smokes. Okay, that's quite a lot of materials to upgrade a shrine. That, I'm afraid, boys and girls, might have to wait. Oh, getting a little dark here. Might have to pop a light on, mayhap. Shall I pop a light on? Yeah, there we go. It doesn't blow me out, does it? No, that's not what I meant. Mine's out of the gutters, you lot. Blow me out. You can blow me out. Oh, I'm going to get flagged for that. Anything I can stick in the recycle bench. You know what? You know what? Get rid of that. Don't want to accidentally eat some rotten flesh. Otherwise, I might turn into a zombie. It's possible. Man ist, was ihr isst. Or something like that. Any German speakers in the audience, let me know how badly I butchered your language. Alright, maybe, you know what? Let's try out a different weapon. Hey? Let's try out an alternative. Let's upgrade our arsenal a little bit, hey? Shall we? Shall we? Got some iron bars happening in here, I believe. No? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I carrying the iron bars? Daniel, what have you done with the iron? Okay. Now it becomes a game. Where is the iron? I know it is. I know. I built a saddle, and for some reason that requires an assload of iron. Not a problem. I do believe, as much as I love my sword, you know, look at this thing, look at this thing. I'm going to let the fire catch that. Hey? Oh, I'm not going to do the guts theme. Don't have the range, but you get the idea. Beautiful sword. But I think what I'm going to do is I am going to broaden things up a little bit, and no, that's the carpenter's bench. Get a nice spear, hey? Get a nice spear going, hey? Get ourselves a pike. Any particular style that jumps out at me? I don't know. What's this? Catan? No. Don't want to deal with that weeb bullshit. Kidding. On a short sword. You know what? We're going for a rustique look. Let's get some Pictish weapons up in here. Let's get a Pictish long spear. The wild tribes of the north that Conan would often bump his head against. Literally in one case. Get ourselves a Pictish spear. Savagery personified. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? Put it into the old quick slots, draw out the spear. Ooh, look at that. Let's get a little light on there. Get a light illuminated. Look at that. Pretty. Now, it's not just because I want a spear just to mix things up a little bit. No. Behold. You can draw your spear on horseback. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. You can bop. Give people the old 1-2, fuck you. You know, the old attitude adjusting pokey mate. So across there. Now, tomorrow's stream, special stream, going to have a guest on. That's right. Who's the guest? Oh, well, you're going to have to wait and see. You're going to have to wait and see. Special appearance here on DanPrattles. Oh, clean up your dead, yeah? Look at this, Bam. Bop.
I never wanted to be here.
You never wanted to be here? Oh, well. That's not my fault. Hey! There's somebody shooting with me. Rude. Rudes be gone. Oh. So over Exile, I have the high ground. On my horse. Look how quick this horse is. I need to use this to get around. Really, look at that. Look at this. 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 Hey. Traveling in style. Into the Valley of Death rode the one sweaty boatman. Oh, Charge of the Light Brigade. That is something we can chat about for maybe our literature day. Yes. We can have a chat about that. Alright. That chap up there on his own. Is that a person? That is a person? That is a person. Should we go see if we can visit? There's a whole section up there. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Even got a bit of air. Hey. Can do not quite tricks, but you can certainly get some air on this horse. Okay? Be nice if you could do tricks though. That'd be grand. Okay? Could do like a rear up or something. Fancy good trick. Because as they say, greatest trick the devil ever pulled was that fat ollie to grab. Alright, you. Let's see who anything got. No. Bugger all. Let's see what's up here. What's going on here? Hello, have you seen my horse? Look at this guy in his shreddies. Look at him go. Oh, he's got the right idea. He's like, oh no, bugger that. Oh, that's a level 3 armorer. Shite. Do I want him? Do you have a skullet? Oh no, he's completely bald. Down you go. Sorry. Oh, but you see the thing is, I'm rather fond of old Scully. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of him just yet. I appreciate your application. We will keep you on file. Indefinitely. Oh, what shoesies are these? Aquilonian sandals. Wow, those look nice. A little beat up. Armor value 32. I think that's better than what I've got. Let's have a look at my shoesies. Yeah. 27. Is it worth the extra 5 points? No. No. Means I break my consistency in terms of my attire, and I don't know, I like to keep my uniform. Oh, look at this chap over here. This guy in his shreddies. Hey, buddy. Hey, guy. Oh, look at this dude. Got bad news for you. I mustn't charge too much. Oh, bopped him. Down he went. Very good. Oh, you know what? He's bothering no one. He ran away. I'd say that shows a smart man. Not taking me on. But look at this. There's a chest over here. Any interesting bits and bobs in here? Oh, there's a jug. What's this? Survival kit. I'll take that. What's in a survival kit? Use. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch in there. Holy moly. Everything an exile would need. Oh, hot today. Warm. Not just in the exile lands. In where I currently am. Once the stream stops, I'll put the AC on. Otherwise it just makes a bloody racket. Can't hear me for shit. Okie dokie. Pushing on. How many for time? 5 minutes. Oh! I mowed him down. Awesome. Nice. Awesome? Awesome. Ha ha. Clever wordplay. Bit of a cunning linguist myself. Let's carry on. Let's see if I can do it again. Let's go. Ah! Shit, I missed. Oh, that wasn't enough. Not enough sput. No matter. I will fuck your shit up all the same. Take that, Peter Dinklage. Ah, you needed to see another stream to get that joke. Alright, let's make our way home. Let's start winding things down. We've had enough shenanigans for today. No new hires, I'm afraid. Well, that Blacksmith 3 had possibilities, but you know what? Scully's been working so damn hard. I gotta give him a chance. There we go. Straight back home. Hey? Don't spare the horses. I'll do spare the horses, but oh my father. Leveled up again. Coming in fast and thick, the levels. Tremendous. Okay. Take a quick swim across. Look at that. How nice is that? Derpy horse. I was going to take Baina with me, but she's got a habit of eating the locals when I'm trying to recruit. Nothing worse than an interview than all of a sudden an angry beast charges in and just munches on the person trying to apply. Doesn't work. Alright. Obsidian. I put you over here. Let me pop you in the shade. I know it's not going to stay shady, but you know what? I feel better about it. Obsidian is no longer following me. Good. I'm suitably entertained. Oh, it was a touch early, but we had a little bit of technical issues. So, do a quick check around. It's good. I think, you know what I'm going to do with our special guest tomorrow? I think we're going to go look for Plumb the Depths of Sorcery, I think. Kick that off. Find out where we can learn some arcane secrets. But that is tomorrow's worries. Because today I think we are going to park things. All right. Thank you for joining me on this DanPrattles. This has been my stream. I stream Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. South African +2 time. Let me know your thoughts on Captain America 4. If you've watched it, do you have any intention of watching it? Do you still have any intention of watching it after I've kind of said, you can skip this one? It's piecemeal nonsense. But be that as it may. Have a wonderful Thursday further. I'll see you tomorrow for Friday. Hey, we're in the home stretch for the weekend. But until then, you all take care. Hey, River Dirty.